And it goes a little something like.
Hey!
Hi, welcome to Sparks.
Love letters.
Today we're going to be talking about the most scandalous and problematic dating queries that you guys have.
And we'll be putting our 2 pence in and giving you our best advice, all with a glass of wine.
Expert advice.
Expert advice.
So, first of all, we've got I look for toxic relationships. Why do I do this? Do you ever do this?
I do.
Do you?
And you know what? Where I think it stems from is unhealthy attachment styles. So I think if you are avoidant or you're an anxious attachment style, then I think that's when you tend to gravitate more towards it, or you just have a bunch of unhealed trauma.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know, I am guilty of this. I love a toxic situation, but I always, you know, when you go on a date with someone and you're like, oh, I like them, but there's like that pit in your stomach.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I have to see them again. You see them again, and it just gets worse and worse, and you start hating them more and more, but you can't turn away. I understand it's addictive. It is because there's something about being in a toxic situation where someone's like being manipulative. You just can't help loving it.
Do you know what I blame it on?
What?
So, do you know when? I feel like when we were like younger, so you will know, like in the 2010s era, it was the whole Nicholas Sparks like movies that dominated, like, and The Notebook, which is like the blueprint.
It's my favourite film.
It's such a good film, but it's like Ali and Noah, they were so wrong for each other. They were so toxic, and we lapped that shit up.
Yeah. And maybe it normalizes it.
It does. It really does. And I think as well, like in media, it just normalizes it. And it's like we think we have to be exciting. And like I think a lot of people are scared, like when it feels normal and stable, they think it's boring.
Yeah, but you know what? Normal and stable, when it's the right person, it won't be boring. It will be just as exciting, and you won't feel rubbish about yourself.
Yes.
Win-win.
Win-win.
Okay, next one. I've graduated uni and I'm still a virgin. Is it a me problem? No.
Absolutely not.
No way. I was talking to one of my good friends about this the other day, about how we both feel like we lost our virginity way earlier than we wish we had, and we wish we'd waited. And she lost her virginity at 19, and she still wished she waited for the right person.
Really?
And I understand that. I think it's not about age, it's about right time for yourself. And there's so much pressure at school, and especially university, which is why you might be feeling like there's something wrong with you, when there isn't. And you might be feeling like, oh, why am I still a virgin? But it's just all the pressure at university because everyone's having sex. Like, it's fine. Do things at your own pace. Like, it will happen when you're ready for it. What do you think?
I completely agree exactly what you mean. I think for me especially, I was a late bloomer. I think I lost my virginity at 19. So same as your friend. And I think like it was so normal. And I remember thinking, oh wow, like it's the end of the world. Like everyone is having sex. But then I think it's really not. And I think it's also, again, society, films, teenage movies. It's like they sell the teenage love. Yes, thank you.
It's alright.
No, all good. Thank you. We have chips.
Yum.
Okay, so.
Oh, they're so good.
I'm excited for this. But I'm going to mix my ketchup and mayo. Sorry, it's a bit controversial.
No, it's not at all. I do the exact same thing. That's a question for the comments. Do you mix your ketchup and mayo?
And what are your thoughts? Regular fries or Parmesan truffle? This is not sponsored by the Sex-Food. But yeah, no, I think it is literally, it's just so, it's society. And at the end of the day, like, it's just an age. It doesn't count for anything.
Just do things when you're ready, because if you don't, like, it's your life. It's all about you. Don't do things because of other people. You know? Just do things when they feel right for you.
Exactly. And never rush anything or ever feel pressured into doing something.
Never rush anything.
Only do something when you're ready.
Okay. My significant other hates PDA, but I love it.
This is funny because I hate PDA.
Do you? I love it.
Oh, no, I will. No.
I love a little snog in the street.
Okay,
right,
what's your opinion?
I was in Barcelona this past weekend, and people there are a lot more touchy-feely with each other. Like, you'll be sat at a restaurant and the couple next to you will just be going with each other. People hug and kiss, and they're very affectionate, like, publicly. And I personally I do like it because I feel like when you're with that person, it's not about whether you're in a private space or not. Like, I'm not gonna like be ridiculous and disgusting, but I just mean like a little cuddle on a bench or like having a little kiss here and there. Like, it's fine.
Okay,
As
have
long
you
as
ever
it's not,
done
like,
that?
Yes.
The whole, no, but I mean like being like disgusting in public.
What do you define as disgusting?
Like slobbering, straddling.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not like straddling. That's
why we draw the line.
Okay, I think PDA is like a medium. So what did this reader say? My significant other hates PDA, but I love it. I think just find that medium bit where you just say, look, it's all about love languages, right? Just tell them, I understand you don't really like PDA, but it's something that's important to me. I like affection. Like, can we find a middle ground here? Can you not like be grossed out whenever I try to kiss you, like outside? You know?
That's good advice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I agree with your significant other, but I think. But I also think Ruby is so right. I think it's all about having that conversation with them, and I think he has to compromise, you have to compromise, and just do with whatever each of you feel comfortable with.
It is all about compromise.
That is the key to a healthy relationship. Cheers to that. Yes.
Cheers to that. Okay, we hope that was helpful. We've got a juicy one next. I fucked my housemate who has a girlfriend.
Why?
That's so problematic.
That is, so we're not trying to guilt shame you at all. And we really respect the fact you asked us a question.
Yeah, also not guilt shaming.
Yeah.
It's just like, I feel bad for you because that is tricky.
That is such a tricky situation.
I think you need to just make sure you don't have feelings for this person.
Yeah.
We've not got any contacts here, but if you have feelings for the person that you've now slept with and they have a relationship, you just need to be aware that they're probably not feeling the same way. And for them, it was just a lapse in judgment, which sounds harsh.
It's tough love.
It's tough love. You need to just be realistic and probably just like stay away for a little while.
Yeah.
Or maybe even just have a mature conversation with them and just be like, look, can we make sure this isn't awkward? Have a drink. Go and have a drink with each other and just be like, look, don't want this to be awkward. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't have done that, but we can look back, find it funny, and it should be up to the other person as to whether the significant other finds out, I think.
I agree with that. But I also think, I'm going to be controversial here. I think morally, if you did know, I think you have kind of an obligation to push for that person to tell their significant other.
Do you think?
Yeah, that's my 2 pence even.
I wouldn't get involved personally.
But then if you live with them, I feel
if
like
you live with them, yeah, that's different, I suppose.
that's the thing, and like I really hope you don't have feelings for this housemate because I mean, yeah, I think it's a tricky situation, and if you're feeling really bad about it, I'm sorry, we don't mean to make you feel worse, and we really
We don't.
We
It's
don't.
okay.
It is okay.
It's a safe space.
Genuinely, it's a safe
Spark
space.
is a safe space.
We have all done terrible things.
Awful
Both of us,
things.
awful things.
They're like really horrendous things.
Horrendous things, and we are here
So bad.
drinking our wine and eating chips and
We're
judging.
still alive. We got
not
through
judging.
it.
We got
No,
through
we're not
it.
judging.
We're not judging. We are just we're being unproblematic and just drinking our wine. And you know
Yeah.
what? We lived through it.
You know what? Talk to your girlies about it.
Talk to your girlies.
Because everyone's been there. Everyone's done something that they shouldn't have done.
Yes.
I've been there. Have you been there?
I've definitely been there.
And you just talk to your girlies and they'll just be straight with you and they'll just be like, look, bit shit, but shit happens.
Also, on the flip side, if your friends encourage this, you need better girlies around you. Because,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
that's
do
true.
you not agree? I think it's so important when your friends call you out when you are in the wrong. Like, they
That's
have
true.
to, that is a sign of a good friend. And I
true.
think they would have your best interest at heart if they would support you through this, but they got to call you out. I don't think that's answered your question really that well, but
I don't think there was a question, was there?
it's more a comment.
It was just a, what do you think? I fucked my housemate as a girlfriend.
Well, we've given our 2 cents.
Yeah. So do with that what you wish.
Yes.
Good luck. One last one. I slept with a guy from work, and now I'm scared it will be awkward. This is from a random reader. We don't know who wrote this one.
No clue.
No idea who wrote this one in. So you sleep with a guy from work, and now you're scared that it will be awkward. It's only awkward if you make it awkward.
Yes, good advice. Yeah.
It's also very true. If you're in an awkward situation, you're like, okay, it's only awkward if I make it awkward. You tend to just snap out of it.
You
At least
do.
that's what I find, because I feel like I'm either awkward or I'm not. And if I just think I'm making this awkward and I just relax a bit, it tends to just sort itself out quickly.
Do you
What
not
think?
find like that subconscious? I mean, like,
You've seen
not-
them naked.
that's what I mean. I'm like not speaking from an experience or anything.
No.
But I do think like it's more I understand the feeling. Like when you have a work crush, you get giddy and you notice yourself doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Work
showing
crushes.
up. Work crushes.
When you find someone fit who you work with, who you
Yeah.
otherwise would never find fit. It's a real thing. It's because you're in such close proximity.
Agreed.
And like, even though they
Yes.
might not be the fittest ever, they're the fittest there.
Yes.
And so you think they're really sexy, and then you're like, oh, what did I just see?
So actually, on that note, I think you've got to work out if you do actually like them or whether it is just
Yeah.
a crush, and then do with that information
And
from
was it,
that.
was it a one-night stand?
Yeah.
Do you want to take it further? Do you like, how long have you been friends? Have you been friends? Do you hang out outside of that? I mean, you can just sort of follow your gut instinct here a little bit, I reckon. And make sure to always just have those open, honest conversations.
100%.
Make sure you're on the same page.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse than you being on different pages and you catch feelings for this person, and in their mind it was a one night. Or if you think it's a one night, then I think
I've had that. I've like really liked maybe like two guys. I've really liked them, and they've just like not seen me in that way at all.
yeah, it is
And
really
it's
awkward.
like heart-wrenching, and you don't know what to do with yourself, because
Yeah.
you're like, I don't want them to know that I like them, but they
Yeah.
always know. So you're just like you don't know how to behave.
But sometimes you got to swallow your pride, I think, for the better good. And I think you'll never know until you find out. And also,
It's true.
my advice: fuck in the workplace, make it spicy.
Okay, that's all from us today at Spark.
I've
Send
been
us-
Kieran.
I've been Ruby. Just for now. I'm not usually Ruby, but I have been. Keep on sending in your love letters, because we
Yes.
love to read them, and
Ew.
they're hilarious.
I think the wine's gone. The wine's getting to us.
The wine status. Okay, they're so good. We love reading them. We hope that our advice is helpful.
And you like hearing us two chat?
Yeah,
No.
let us do this again.
Yes.
Please.
Please, we're begging you.
Yeah, love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye Sparkles.